An aircraft. I would very much like an aircraft. I would like an aircraft. Hello, everyone. Welcome to Bayern Now, the ultimate Bayern Munich fan channel. So, Hakimi. Hakimi is the topic of today's video. Now, Bayern Munich are reportedly interested in ACHRAF Hakimi, and there's talks in Bayern Munich's hierarchy of getting this very nice Moroccan as our right back for the future. As you all know, I have a personal, a personal criticism of Benjamin Pavard, or as we like to call him, Benji. But let's talk about Hakimi. Now, according to El Transistor, I don't know what OC, it's a Spanish source, ACHRAF Hakimi has an offer from FC Bayern. Bayern are offering Hakimi a salary of 7 million per year. Real Madrid don't rule out selling Hakimi, of course. The Moroccan wants guarantees of games at Real Madrid, but if he returns to Real Madrid, they plan to use him as a backup for Carvajal. Carvajal isn't old, he's 28 years old, in his prime. So the question is Zidanos, snap on them. Is Zidanos going to play a 21-year-old over someone he trusts like Carvajal? That's my concern with that. And then another thing from Sky Sports comes out this morning, saying Hakimi's agent Alejandro Camano under reported offer from Bayern. I've read this in the media a few times, but I still haven't had any contact with FC Bayern regarding Hakimi. So there's really no offer from FC Bayern yet. Hakimi is internally discussed at Bayern. However, the fee is too high. That is a really dumb take from Sky Sports. The fee wouldn't be the problem with Hakimi. It would be whether or not Bayern Munich see the future with Hakimi or Pavard. That's really just that's not, the fee isn't the problem. Hakimi wouldn't cost us 100 million. He's not, because he would pretty much be a backup right back at Real Madrid, and he would be open to a move. He doesn't want to play on the bench for Carvajal. So Sergino Dest is also another option for the club. A transfer is currently difficult because Ajax doesn't want to sell, although the player is interested in a move. I think Ajax probably want to keep Dest for the future and try to get a higher fee for him. No way we should get him as soon as possible. Would he be perfect at Bayern? Yes, he would, Ray, my bad. He would. He would be absolutely perfect. I don't like Dest. And I'm not saying that like I don't like him. I prefer Hakimi. But oh God, what happened here? Oh my goodness. Anyone want to tell me why this is cut off? Why is my graphic cut off? Thanks, Marco. It's your fault. Why is my graphic cut off? But Hakimi, he's 21. He's going to cost about 55 million. And honestly, okay, you want to know why I don't like Sergino, or I'm not interested in Sergino Dest? Hakimi's coming in. He's going to be the best right back in the world, essentially. Like, right now, I think Hakimi is more complete than Trent Alexander-Arnold. And I'm not saying that because Bayern are in for him. I'm not saying that, right? I'm not saying this because Bayern are in for him. I think Hakimi, generally speaking, is better than Trent Alexander-Arnold. As a footballer, he's better. He can tackle better. He's just better defensively. He has more pace. He can dribble better. The only thing Trent Alexander-Arnold has over Hakimi is his pace. That's the only thing Trent has over Hakimi. The passing, right? Hakimi can do everything on the pitch. Sergino Dest, Wan-Bissaka over both of them, that's not true. That's really not true. I like my right backs to defend first, but then also be able to attack because the modern position requires that. So you hype up any player Bayern are linked with. My friend like Sane too. I don't hype up every player Bayern are linked with. I just told you why I don't want Sergino Dest, and I think Sergino Dest wouldn't be a right option for us. I didn't hype up Aranguiz when we were linked to him yesterday, and the links were cancelled a few hours later. I don't hype up every player. I hype up players that I want, players that interest me, players that would make me go, oh man, we're moving. Okay, that's the players I like to hype up because generally speaking, they're good players. I'm not hyping up someone that I don't want. So Hakimi or Dest is just not who I'm looking for that right back position. Because obviously, look, if you're going to take Benjamin Pavard out and replace him for a world-class right back, you don't want to go get Dest. He's not a world-class right back. You want to go get one of the best in the world to replace Pavard. because generally speaking as well, Pavard is a decent player. He isn't crap. Like I've said this before, Pavard's not trash. He's just not good. That's my thing with Pavard. He's just he's in between average. He's in between average and he's just average, you know. It seems Bayern still haven't figured out at right back. That is true. For me, I just think that Benjamin Pavard has the average gene in him, where he's not good at anything. He's not a specialist at anything. You're going to tell me he's a specialist at hitting volleys because he's scored like 2 in his career, but that happens every few years, let's be completely honest. He's just, if Pavard doesn't score that banger at the World Cup, Bayern Munich don't have the incentive to go and get him. So I think that's why we need a world-class right back. I agree with you on Pavard. That's interesting. Most people don't. So that's why I'm just on the less, but he's intelligent. I mean, if you play for Bayern Munich and the French national team, you have to have a certain level of football intelligence. Pavard's attacking IQ is terrible. I'm not his intelligence as a player on the pitch. He's good at reading game situations, but I think his attacking IQ is lacking, which is a huge part of being a footballer, especially at Bayern Munich. You know, as a right back as well. Philipp Lahm. The reason why I'm so harsh on Pavard is because he cost more than Philipp Lahm and Kimmich combined, and I want the best right back. The right back that won the World Cup, I want that guy. That's what I thought we were buying. I didn't even look into Pavard that much when we got him. I compare him to who we had because that's the level I'm trying to hit. I'm not trying to get a Rafinha replacement in Pavard. I want Philipp Lahm. I want Kimmich last season. I want the best of the best. I don't care. That's why I want Hakimi, because he's doing what Kimmich did last season plus more. And he's quicker, and he's, more athletic. I want that, right? Imagine you're a team, Alphonso Davies on one side with Leroy Sane, and then you have on the other side Hakimi and Serge Gnabry, and then what are you going to do when you defend Davies and then he passes to THIAGO and THIAGO switches it to Hakimi and Hakimi's running at you? When you have Alphonso Davies, ACHRAF Hakimi running at you, you won't know what to do. Most defenses might as well just sit down, kneel down, and start sucking your pee, because that's what's going to happen. Hakimi wants to win things. He won't go to Bayern. I don't understand this. What's the win things thing? He's not going to play for Real Madrid. Zinedine Zidane has made his philosophy clear. He loves to play his older players. This guy came in, and there was who was playing before Marcelo was dropped? Some young kid, and he dropped him immediately, put Marcelo in. Zidane's not going to play Hakimi. That's not my opinion. That's just something I'm looking at. Real Madrid plan to use Hakimi as a backup. Hakimi, in the back of his mind, well, not back, he's going to think about it all the time. He's going to be like, I'm the best right back in the world right now. I'm one of the best right backs in the world. I want to move somewhere where they're going to play me week in, week out and appreciate me. Zidane will play Hakimi next season. Watch. How is he going to drop Carvajal? Carvajal is one of the best right backs in the world. Think about it. You can't just say Zidane's going to play this young kid. Danny Carvajal has been reliable for Zidane, and people tend to think Carvajal's crap. I think he's a world-class right back. He's great defensively, great going forward, and he's 28 in his prime. Zidane's not going to tell Carvajal in his prime that, hey, you're not going to play for me. He's not going to do that. Carvajal is a pensioner. What about Odriozola? Exactly. When Odriozola leaves and goes back to Real Madrid will have 3 right backs who want to play. Who are they going to let go? The guy who's going to cost them... They're going to have to let go of the unhappiest one. I think Odriozola is probably going to be happier sitting on the bench than Hakimi, because ACHRAF Hakimi is going to be like, hey, I have experience everywhere. I want to go somewhere that wants to play me. And I think if Bayern came in, we would be able to test his loyalty. I don't think there's no such thing as loyalty in football. No. Players will want to leave. Thomas Müller almost left Bayern for his career. I love when footballers want to do something and move on from something for their career. It shows that they're humans, okay? No one's going to love a club more than they love their career. I think if we went in with a sensible offer for Hakimi, more than Real Madrid are paying him, and we gave Real Madrid a good price for a good player, they'd probably be open to letting him leave, because Hakimi's not going to be happy sitting on the bench. Plus, Hakimi's loyal to Dortmund. He won't snake them like that. no, Hakimi isn't a Dortmund player. He's a Real Madrid player. And not one winger has got past Wan-Bissaka yet. He's the best. Trent is generational too. You just want to put down the English talent. When did I say Trent wasn't good? I'm just saying, as a footballer, Hakimi is better. He can defend better. He's faster, better dribbler of the ball. The only thing Trent has over him is the passing. Trent is one of the best passers of the ball around, and that is true. I'm not disagreeing with you on that. Wan-Bissaka is one of the best defenders in the world, defending, right? 1v1s. He's one of the best at it. I don't care about that though. I'm caring about what Bayern Munich need, and that's ACHRAF HAKIMI. I'm not looking at Wan-Bissaka and saying that's who I don't want him. I wouldn't want Wan-Bissaka. I want someone who can attack. Rummenigge likes him, but his agent said Bayern hasn't contacted him yet. That's true. His agent did say that, which is why I have a question mark in the thumbnail. Bayern Munich in for Hakimi, but here's what I think. I think this transfer is just one of those transfers where it's going to be about testing the clubs. Real Madrid will think to themselves, hey, if we let Hakimi sit on the bench, he's going to get unhappy. Zidane he'll have to sit on the bench for 4 years, because that's when Carvajal would most likely start dropping off. Zidane's not just going to be overnight. It's laps. Yo, what's up, man? Zidane's not just going to sit there and say, you know what, I'm not going to play. I'm just going to keep Hakimi on the bench. Hakimi's not going to be like, yeah, I want to sit on the bench for Real Madrid. Although I was a starter for Dortmund, a high top level club with great players around me. He's going to want to play games, and I think Bayern Munich can come in with that. How are you doing? I'm doing great. Generational in Bayern, there are a lot of dead wood. Generally in Bayern, there are a lot of dead wood. We do have a lot of dead wood. And also, Odriozola will leave. We will have to get a right back. It's going to be between Dest and Hakimi. I don't think anyone else is in that category. We were linked to Ricardo Pereira for a while, but Pereira's 25. Is he like the next? Is he going to be here for the next 10 years? I think we're looking at younger. That's why I said Gino Dest and Hakimi's 21. He's going to cost us probably maximum 60 million, because Real Madrid, it will be a player with 2 years left on his contract. Or 2 years. He's going to expire in 2022. 2 years left on his contract. Zidane, you can't read Zidane's mind. He may change his mind. You don't. Well, look, Real Madrid sources have come out and said they plan to use Hakimi as a backup. That's not me saying it. That's not me guessing it's Zidane's mind. I'm not guessing his mind. I'm reading what the sources are saying, and that they're gonna use him as a backup. Because think about it. When was the last time Zidane wanted to use a young player? Why do you think Real Madrid spent all this money on older, experienced players in their positions? They do have young players, but when was the last time Zidane started them out of just starting them? He started most of his young players due to injury. Coutinho he will leave. Hakimi is great as a right back, but as a right back, he lacks in. No, he doesn't. That's not true. Don Hansi, you know that. I think Hakimi the Dortmund defense in general lacks structure, and I think Lucien Favre doesn't help that. The structure of Dortmund's defense is the problem, not Hakimi, because as a defender, he's very physical, he can tackle, and he likes to win the ball back. And I think that's the trait. He's good at winning the ball back. So I don't think him in defending is the problem. I think Dortmund's system is the problem, which is, system is so important. Like Niko Kovac, we have the exact same defenders under Kovac as we do under Hansi Flick. But it's the system that makes it different. It's the system of the way we defend, the way we press. It's just different for every team. Coutinho might be leaving. He will leave. Should Coutinho or Perisic sign permanently? Perisic is just the easier one. Now, would I like us to just sign a young player who's like 19 for 100 million? Yes, I would. I'm not going to lie. But you want someone like a Perisic. Perisic can come on in any position, attacking-wise, and give you a 7 out of 10 solid performance week in, week out, because he's a real professional. Perisic is just that guy you want on your team, but he's not really like the world-class player. He's just a good player. He's a good squad player. I saw links from Dortmund to buy Max Aarons from Norwich, so Hakimi isn't going back there. Hakimi isn't going to permanently sign for Dortmund. I think Hakimi is at that level in his career where either he's playing for the best club, one of the best clubs in the world, Real Madrid, permanently, or he's going to Bayern, or he's going somewhere big. And I think if Bayern went to Real Madrid and slapped them in the face and said, "Here's the money we're trying to give you," and we called Hakimi's agent, here's how easy it is to get Hakimi. Call Hakimi and say, "Hey, we'll give you playtime every single week. You'll play every single game if you're fit. Hakimi's agent is gonna be like, oh, that's a good option. Hey, ACHRAF, you mind going to Bayern Munich? They're giving you playtime. All right, and you call Zidane's Real Madrid. Hey, are you gonna play Hakimi? And look at the PSG game. His position in tackles and his interception is awful. The entire Dortmund defense was awful. Could Hakimi go to Juventus? That's another thing. Juventus don't have a right back, so they might want Hakimi, and that's why we should move for him. And he'd probably want to move to Bayern more because we're just in a better situation than Juve are. I mean, we're just better than Juve right now. We have a better manager. I mean, Juventus are still struggling to create one chance per game for their 50 billion attackers. Should we get rid of Boateng? Says Farzam Kizer. Yes, we should. Jerome Boateng, we should definitely get rid of him. You know, at this point, I'm just thinking, like, the whole reason why the German national team got rid of Boateng, Hummels, and also Thomas Müller is because they're just trying to get rid of the 2014 World Cup winning squad. Okay, cool. We should do that too. The 2013 Champions League squad. We should get rid of more of those types. You know, obviously not the Mullers, right? The players that are performing, but Boateng is in that list. I think it just makes sense to get rid of Jerome Boateng, and also. It's just gonna free up squad places for young players. I would like to see our younger players get on the bench more, right? So that would mean we need to get rid of some players. Do you think Werner goes to Liverpool? And for me, if Werner comes, it might F up Liverpool's tactics. Yeah, Werner doesn't unless Klopp sells Mane or Salah. I don't see Werner going to Liverpool. Play with Ronaldo. Pool could tempt him just like De Ligt. I mean, that's true, but I mean, how many players have gone to go play players don't just go play for a team because of one player, right? Like, I might love Lionel Messi, but if I had an option to go play for, a different club with a different, better financial situation, better just club atmosphere, I would probably go play for that club. If Madrid wants to sell him, then he'll cost about 50 million. Real Madrid are open to selling him. That's the thing, right? That Real Madrid understand this. Like a player of Hakimi's quality, because Hakimi will know that he's a good player. He will know this because you got all these clubs interested in you, and Real Madrid wants to keep you on the bench. He's gonna think, "Oh, I want to leave." Think about Paul Pogba, right? Young player at Man United, wasn't getting playing time, left, went to Juventus. Let's just say was a loan. Let's just say it was a loan, not he was gone, right? And then he goes and proves himself, and then he comes to Man United. You have to play him again. You have to play him consistently. But then Real Madrid, want to play Carvajal. The sources most trusted Spanish sources have come out and said Real Madrid plan to use Hakimi as a backup for Carvajal. And as Hakimi, you know what you are. You know your qualities. You're going to want to leave. And that's why I think you're going to want to leave. Why did they want to sell Hakimi? Because Hakimi wants to play week in, week out, because he's a player of that quality, and Real Madrid are most likely going to use Carvajal because Zidane's history with young players isn't like he wants to use them, and also multiple sources, trusted sources in Spain, are saying that Real Madrid plan to use Hakimi as a backup for Carvajal, which means that most likely, if that were to be the case, Real Madrid would have to sell Odriozola, which is why they loaned him out to us. But if we went to Real Madrid, gave them back Odriozola, who to be their backup right back, and took Hakimi from them, they wouldn't be able to do much about them because they don't have that much bargaining power. To be fair, Dest is 2 years younger and will be cheaper. Could also be a more complete right back. No, I'm sorry, SAS. I just don't. Sergino Dest is just, he's not Hakimi. Like, let's be real. He plays for Ajax. I'd play for Ajax and I'd probably do what he does. He's a brilliant player, of course, but I just I'm not seeing the hype. I don't understand why us fans like to do this. I mean, yes, yeah, cool. If he signs for us, is he an upgrade to Pavard? That's what I'm thinking of. Is he an upgrade, to Kimmich last season? Like, I want a player that upgrades us. That's why I want Leroy Sane. I don't want some young guy from Valencia, Ferran Torres. I'm not looking for that. I'm looking for an upgrade. Do you upgrade what we have right now? Do you improve us? Improving, that's like getting the same tire, the same age of a tire to replace the tire that just broke in your car. That doesn't make any sense. You want to go get a new tire that's just come out. You just want that. Coutinho is way too expensive. Yeah, he'd cost 120 million. Or Barcelona are thinking of reducing the fee, but I don't think even then we sign him. Even for 50 million, I don't actually. If Coutinho went for 50 million, we might actually go ahead and buy him. What do you think of Ziyech to Chelsea? I think it's a good deal for both sides. Ziyech gets to go to a good club with a good structure, and he gets to leave Ajax finally, because I think he probably wants to leave Ajax. And also Chelsea get a player that they need in the 10 position. Kai Havertz must come to Bayern Munich. I guess we disagree on that. I think that we have Thomas Muller. Why replace him now? Dest will develop. Hakimi also wasn't great at 19. Dest at this age is probably better than Hakimi at 19. Well, I'm not looking for Dest at 21. I want the best now. I want the guy that also played. What if Dest comes to the Bundesliga and he's crap? There's been so many players that go to different leagues, and just because they were good in one league doesn't mean they'll fit another league. But Hakimi knows the league. He knows what it is. He knows the culture. He probably has learned more German than Dest, and that's what we need. I like that. I really like Hakimi at the club, and also the threat. I think people will be more scared of Hakimi, in my opinion. He's also a goal-scoring threat. Hakimi can score goals. Let me pull up the graphic one more time. It's broken. I know. It's. I don't know why it broke. Blame Marco. It's his fault. Aubameyang to Aubameyang. He said Aubameyang. Who signed Lionel Messi's son? Is his name THIAGO Messi? Who signed him first before we signed? You really like? Yeah, I like Hakimi. I just rate him so highly. I don't think Ziyech will play 10. Mount plays there, so he'll probably play right wing. No, he won't play. Mason Mount is Hakim Ziyech in terms of player. I don't think Frank Lampard is going to justify playing Mount. Mount might be a bench option, because you do. Also, what if Mason Mount gets injured? What if Ziyech gets injured? It's all about having players in different positions to back up the players you already have. So Lampard will have to figure that out. Why is there an Alexa? Okay, the reason is, remember yesterday we were talking about Charles Aranguiz. I was just thinking he's Chilean. I would just put Sanchez there, because no one knows who Aranguiz is. So I put Aranguiz, Sanchez there. So that's why. He won't drive. What do you mean by that? Hakimi's not the best right back in the world. Stop saying this. Trent is number one. He's better going forward. Hakimi isn't best at defending either. I'll give you he's second. Hakimi is better going forward than Trent Alexander-Arnold. He has more open play assists. Let's be honest. Trent has like 6 open play assists. Hakimi has like 10. It's not comparable. Hakimi can also play right wing, left wing. He's very brilliant. He scores goals from right back as well. A lot of goals. And that might have to do with the system, but still he scores the goals. He's better dribbling than Trent. As a dribbler, Hakimi's better. Trent isn't a dribbler. Passing, the only thing Trent is good at. But Trent is better because he's better statistically. And I think he's the best right back in the world. But for me, Hakimi's the most complete right back in the world. He can do everything. Defending, he's better at defending. I don't know where you got the notion he's not. But Bayern could have the fastest right back, full back pairing in Europe if Hakimi comes. I mean, yeah, Hakimi's also fast as hell. Look at Davies, man. Davies is reportedly the fastest player at the club, because Coman said in a straight line, Davies is faster than me. So that means, oh my God, I think Hakimi broke the record. No, he didn't break the record. He's just up there for one of the fastest sprints. But damn, that could really be something. Trent gets 15 assists a season from right back. He's elite. So does Hakimi. I mean, he won't drop Mount. Really? He probably will. Come on. If you have Hakim Ziyech, who came in for, how much? Was it 50, 40 million? Hakimi was actually born in Madrid, which is cool. That's probably why you'd say, he's loyal to the club or whatever. But we so many players have been loyal to their clubs and they leave. Frank Lampard was loyal to West Ham and he left for a better future and he became a legend, right? So Rashica, everyone knows I like Milot Rashica. He'd be decent. Do you think Tolisso and Javi are getting sold? What do you want as a replacement? Javi and Tolisso. I don't want any other center midfielders. I really, as much as it sounds weird, I think we have Adrian Fine coming through. And I didn't think about this yesterday, but we also have Cousins, I don't know, is it Mikel Cousins from Mönchengladbach? We signed him last summer. He could definitely be a center midfielder. So I don't think we really need to buy anyone else. We already have the players. Adrian Fein is reportedly, according to Marcadonia, is one of the best players in Bundesliga too. And I think I agree with that. If we have we should send more players out on loan. And if Bayern is planning to send a bunch of young players out on loan, which is important to get them playing regularly at a good level, you know. And then if they don't succeed at the club, then we just sell them off. Now Hakimi has the wow, that's crazy. 30. Wow, that would be mad. Imagine Davies, Alaba, Süle, Hakimi, dream defense, and we still have Pavard and Hernandez as backup. Yeah, Pavard and Hernandez. I mean, see, I love Benjamin Pavard as a backup. I don't want him to be starting games week in, week out. We need a world-class right back. We need to have... You can't just have Pavard, because he'll get found out. And I think that Hakimi just reminds me so much of just... Kimmich, the pace all over the field. So Hernandez should be... No, he shouldn't, because he's injured all the time. Hopefully Hernandez doesn't keep getting injuries, but, that's what happens. Yeah, I don't mind Bayern should be much bothered in midfield. There's a lot of options. Yeah, that we have too many. We also have Stiller as... Yeah, He's already the best DM. I thought Stiller was more of an attacking midfielder, if I wasn't mistaken. See, we have too many. We always have youngsters. And this is why we should sell Javi Martinez, Jerome Boateng, and Corentin Tolisso. And if we sell those three, we can bring in 3 world-class players, right? And also, at the same time, Coutinho and Odriozola will leave. That's 5 senior players leaving, which will open doors for young players coming in through, and that would also open doors for world-class signing. I hate Lucas Hernandez. No, he's not. Lucas Hernandez, whenever he's played, you can see what he's about. Can we get the video to 10 likes? You can see what Lucas Hernandez is about whenever he plays. I just think that he needs to stay fit. If Lucas stays fit for a whole season, this is what I think is going to happen. I think he's going to... He reminds me so much of just... I'm not saying he's Virgil van Dijk, but he reminds me of like that Van Dijk type player. He can do everything. He's complete. I like that. I don't think, yes, he's not like the greatest of all time, but still. Nico failed to sort out the defense first. Yeah, that was something Nico Kovac failed to do, and Hansi Flick has done it well. And also, I think Hansi Flick likes Davies as a left back, which is what tells me that he wants a Hakimi. That's something that I think about, because Davies is faster, he likes to go forward, and I think Hansi Flick likes that type of right back. Also, Davies and Hakimi go on similar runs. That would add so much consistency to our fullback positions, where we're not relying on one fullback. We could be attacking on all areas of the pitch. If we have Hakimi on the right back side and Davies on the left hand side, we would have so much consistency on the flanks, especially using them to cross and also get balls in. No, Stiller's a DM. He's the type of player. So we have so many young players who can come in. Hernandez is a great tackler, but not a good passer like Alaba. I've seen Hernandez pass. He's more of a... Hernandez reminds me of a ball carrier. He gets in, gets the ball, carries it, passes it off. That's what Van Dijk does, but obviously you can say he's not a great passer because we haven't seen him do it many times, but I think he's a great passer. Okay, now I'm convinced. Yeah, I can't say Lucas Hernandez has flopped. I won't say that because he hasn't played. If Hernandez stays fit for 15 plus games going and doesn't pick up a big injury, I think he's going to show himself to be a great center back. There's a reason we activated his release clause. Atletico Madrid bought him the year before us for about 40 million. So they saw something in him, and then we bought him immediately after that. Lucas Hernandez also wins headers, and he's only 6 foot. He's very physical, very strong. So Atletico paid... he came through Atletico's system. Okay. Oh, okay. But we paid 88 million for him. But if Bayern Munich paid 88 million for you, they have to have seen something in you. We're in 15 viewers. Shout out to everyone that's watching. If Alaba stays, he could be moved to midfield if we get Hakimi. No, we're not. We have too many damn midfielders, man. We have too many. Alaba should just be content playing right center back. I think Alaba right now is a better center back than Lucas Hernandez because he stays fit. I think Alaba is also extremely important for just everything. He's important to help Davies. He's important to keep the defense in line. He's important as a leader. We just need him. We haven't had a leader at the back since Hummels left, maybe, or not Hummels. Just since Philipp Lahm left, we haven't really had that leader, that guy that takes control of situations. So I think Hummels, Alaba acts as like a lamb, just leads the back line. You can tell he's pointing where Neuer should. We need that. So right now, I think Alaba is gonna be just a bit better than Lucas Hernandez, but Lucas is obviously way younger and he has time to go, and I think Lucas Hernandez will be world class if he stays fit. God, Lucas, you see that World Cup? He was one of the best players on the French national team. He was just superb at left back, and he's majority played as a center back for Atletico Madrid. But you could tell what he was about during the World Cup. You could tell Lucas Hernandez would get in your face as a defender and just he'll go pick up 3 yellow cards and he wouldn't even get sent off. I don't think both Alaba and I don't think I think Alaba might leave. I genuinely think this is realistic. If Alaba leaves, that means we'll sign like 5 players because Alaba is a center back. It looks like he is. I saw an interview with Davies. He asked Alaba, "Do you like playing center back?" And Alaba said, "Yeah, no problem." Probably in that Austrian English accent, but I think Alaba will play center back. I think Hansi Flick looks like he's gonna keep playing Alaba there, which means we'll need an Upamecano if Alaba leaves, because Upamecano would improve our defense, and I'm looking for improvement. If we're gonna buy a first teamer for a position, we need improvements. Where do you think Sancho will go? I think he'll go to United. Coutinho or James? I've said this, and it's a very controversial opinion. I definitely put Coutinho ahead of James. I think Coutinho has more gifts in him. I think Coutinho he's just better. I'm not as okay, maybe in terms of their seasons here, how I rate them, James obviously, but as players, it's gonna be Coutinho for me. I just think he's better. He can do yeah. ND, can't wait for the GOAT, Charles. No, shut up. We are not getting this guy. Yeah, we're not, okay? I don't want him, okay? But, I mean, it looks like the links have all been cooled off. Would you let Zeg... Oh, hell no. No, Zegzi's our second striker. I'm not sending Zegzi out on loan. What would I do? He's already proven that he can do it here. Loans are to just get him playing. Actually, to be fair, he could play more games. But what if he goes on loan and he doesn't do well, and like a Renato Sanchez that kills his confidence and then he doesn't perform for us? Nah. Unless it's to like a big club that wants to play him, then yeah, definitely. But I'm not sending him out on loan for no reason. If Hansi Flick has put him and started him in matches where Lewandowski hasn't been available, that's what I'm doing. Reports claimed Flick wants to keep Alaba. Yeah, I think Hansi wants to keep Alaba. Why wouldn't Hansi Flick want to keep Alaba? A leader like that? What do you think of Klosterman for right back? No. I'm trying to improve the position. If we're going to buy anyone for a position on the pitch, I want that player to be the next level of the player we currently have. Klosterman is not way better than Pavard. Maybe he's slightly better going forward, which is what I want. I want Pavard to be just brilliant going forward, like Philipp Lahm and Kimmich were. Kimmich was last season. I don't want Klosterman. We could just keep Pavard if we would sign Klosterman. I think we're looking for the next level. And for me, that's ACHRAF Hakimi. It's not Sergio Dest either. I think he's... I'm sorry. Can we reach 15 likes? Thank you everyone so much for staying on. Let him go on loan. We have Fight Up. No. What if Leroy gets another big injury and we would have 2 I just don't. I think Zegzi is going to be a brilliant player in the field. I think he's going to be a world-class striker. I genuinely think so. Zegzi is so reminiscent of Lewandowski in so many ways, but he reminds me of he's very technical. I think he's a gifted player. I didn't know Zegzi was that technical. But what do you think of no, we're not doing Semedo. Oh no. Well, why that's like signing peanuts for right back. No, we're not doing Semedo. I don't like Nelson Semedo. He's just not the right back I'm looking for. I'm looking for an improvement to Benjamin Pavard, because like I've said, I don't think Pavard is a bad player, nor do I think he's a good player. He's just average. We need someone who's a specialist who's better than Pavard at everything, and I think Hakimi adds that. He's gonna just be, oh god, the dribbling of Hakimi, it's on another level. I love her. Dest can easily adapt. No, I want someone who's already there though. If we're looking for a project, then sure. But if we're looking to replace Pavard, which I think the board is looking to do, then we need someone like, okay, Cancelo. He's good, but I just think he's older, right? João Cancelo. What's everyone saying? Do you actually think Cancelo can be in there? He's 25 actually. I thought he was 27, but Cancelo could be an option if we do it. He could be an option, but he might not be that great defensively. But he's gonna cost a lot more than Hakimi as well, because City bought him for 80 million, and they'll probably want to make, or 70 million. They'll probably want to make money for him. What does everyone think of Cancelo? Okay, let's say if Hakimi will stay at Real Madrid, would you be happy with Dest then? No, I wouldn't be happy with Dest. I think we'll look. If we brought Dest in and said, you're a project right back, then yeah, sure. But if we brought him in as a first teamer, someone who's going to play games week in, week out, I want someone who's going to replace Pavard. Pavard is a starter. We're Bayern Munich. We're a world-class club. We need a world-class player in every single position. We need two world-class. We need world-class players in the entire starting 11. 1 to 11 world-class. And then on the bench, we need top-class players like your Perisic, as much as I love him, maybe like a Coman. I don't love Coman at all. I think he's crap. Coman on the bench. Okay, so now Cancelo flatters to deceive journeyman. He might. How did he go to City? I don't understand that. He could have gone anywhere. It was just stayed at Juventus. Hakimi will replace Pavard, but Dest will be a rotation player. Yes, that's the thing. Yeah, he will be a rotation player. Yeah. So I'm not getting rid of Pavard though. I'm not selling Pavard. I think Pavard is a good, decent bench option. He's a good bench option. He can come in. This guy could play left back. He's very versatile. I like that. But I don't want him to start. Like Aranguiz? No, absolutely not. We're not doing Charles Aranguiz. No, we can get Cousins to come in. We can get Adrian Fine will come in. We'll have so many options center mid. Why are we getting another one? It doesn't make any sense, which is why I laughed off the transfer, because it doesn't make any sense. Get Mukiele? No. Mukiele, see, like, okay, maybe it's because of the name. We're not doing that. I don't want him. He's played for Leipzig. He looks good, looks decent, but just don't. No, I want Hakimi. I don't know. Think it's class that Kimmich can play in 4 positions, just like Muller's superb products. Yeah, Kimmich is great. He's just fantastic. Which is why I love him to. If Kimmich went back to right back, we would never need Hakimi. But I think this Kimmich midfield thing is just gonna happen. Like I wouldn't want Kimmich. I wouldn't want Hakimi if Kimmich was playing right back like he needs to be. Aranguiz 5 or 6 would be a class signing. Yeah, but not now. Not when we're in a rebuild. Not when we have all these young players coming in midfield. How much did we spend on Cousins? I'm very curious now. Was it 15 million or 25? Something like that. We spent a lot of money on this guy, and people are just telling me we spent close to 14 million on Mikel Cousins. We spent that much money on Mikel Cousins. So realistically, this guy is Mikel Cousins. If we got Aranguiz, that would probably cost more money than Cousins. So I think we just give Cousins a chance or something. Give him a chance. He plays midfield, right? 12. Can he replace Boateng, or could he be the next Matt Hummels? No. Nah, come on. He's not. Pavard can't replace Boateng. Boateng, one of the best center backs. He was the best center back in the world 2013 for 2 years, right? 2013 and 2014. He was the best center back in the world. I don't see it. He's really talented, but I don't know why he don't have more play time. Renato Sanches should no more play. That's sentimentalism. This is what I mean. We fans, we'd love Renato Sanches to be back. Pavard is terrible as center back. No, he's decent. He's okay. He's not world class. He's not better than the next guy in the team. He's just a bench player. I think that's what he's good at. Bench. He can sit on that bench. He might as well just be riding a bus. Sit on the bench. Wait for it. So Renato Sanches, no, get a goalkeeper. We already have Alexander Nubel, Alexander the Great. Newbell coming through. So we don't need a goalkeeper right now. And also, I'd keep Neuer still. If we didn't get Newbell, Neuer was playing like this, I wouldn't even be trying to replace Neuer at this moment. But we have Newbell, and he's going to come in for him. The website 442 says Pavard is the 7th best right back in the world. Well, he plays for Bayern Munich. If you play for Bayern Munich, you just your name and you start for Bayern Munich, you're going to be up there for something. But I want the best right back in the world, not the 7th either. So I mean, 442, goddamn, I've never heard of them. Kimmich 2nd. Kimmich doesn't play right back. Of course, that shows their knowledge. Pavard would shine in the EPL with the Drage bottom dip. Yeah, he probably would. Pavard would be a great option for a team like Chelsea who need a right back. He'd be decent. Get in Havertz and replace Muller. Why are we replacing Muller though? Like I don't understand that. We should move on with Thomas Muller. I don't understand that. What Muller's been playing he's still in form. He's only 30 years old. He's probably going to be on top for 3 years. And Muller's just going to keep doing it for a few more years. I wouldn't want to replace Muller just yet. Julian Brandt? No, that's not happening. Fructal loan to hire... I always wondered. But I think there's something that's genuinely wrong with Fructal because he looked like, to me, a player that was brilliant. But he just somehow hasn't gotten to another club. I really feel bad for him. I think we should have loaned him earlier. He's about 20 now, isn't he? 21, actually. But he's not even a second choice goalkeeper. He's 20 now. He's not a second choice goalkeeper. I don't know. What do we do with him? What do we do with Fructal, everyone? Havertz should be a signing make at least 2 years from now. No, he shouldn't. Or yeah. Actually, yeah. You're right. I read Hakimi for some reason. Yeah, you're right. Who will win the Bundesliga this season? If it returns, we will, obviously. Do you think Onana will leave? I think Onana is brilliant, but actually, yes, I do. There's so many teams that are better than Ajax that want a goalkeeper. Spurs are going to look into him because they need a goalkeeper from Lloris. Like, there's so many teams. So, yeah, he's going to leave. He's going to leave. So, it's Laps. You look like a Chelsea fan. So, by the way, I just wanted to shout out this. I don't know why I'm doing this, but the channel hit 165. So when I went live, it was 163, or 164. But thank you everyone so much for subscribing to the channel, doing everything, because it's really, really nice. I like doing this because it's therapy for me. This channel is literally therapy for me, especially in this. I hope it's therapy for someone else. I'm a Chelsea fan. I couldn't guess all these Chelsea questions because Onana is linked to Chelsea. 20 years is nothing as a goalkeeper. He's going on loan to a Bundesliga club and he has high potential. I hope he does. But how many Bundesliga clubs want 20-year-old Christian Fructal to start for them? There's so many great goalkeepers all around the Bundesliga that people don't even know about. I probably don't know half of them. There's a lot of good German goalkeepers around the Bundesliga. Why would they want Fructal to play unless he's a second choice? So I think maybe, Bundesliga 2. Yeah, so maybe. But I hope this channel is therapy. So I'm very, very grateful for 165 subs. Like was it 2 weeks ago? We were on 136. Actually, no, a few days ago. This week, maybe last week, we were 130. And it just keeps growing, and I'm so grateful. Now we hit 166. So this channel is really fun for me. Do you have Discord? Yes, I do. Yes, I do. Augsburg. Oh, you think? But Augsburg for Fructal as a loan? No. But we need a striker. Do you think Lautaro Martinez will go to Chelsea? No, he won't. He's going to Barcelona. Suarez is old. He's also Argentinian, so he fit in with Messi, and he's a great striker, and he's short, fits the tiki-taka mentality. Yeah, he's going to Barcelona. Maybe Frankfurt, with their clever recruitment, would take Fructal. Really? Marcadonia effect. I know, Marco. I should just bring Marco on every single day. This guy makes his channel pop. Let's be honest. Kurbak is the worst goalkeeper. Okay, now you're just trying to prove me wrong. I don't like that. You might get banned. Oh, Jesus Christ. So there's a lot of things that I want Pavard. Not Pavard. God damn it. I just said it. I want Pavard. No, I want Hakimi. And the reason why it says Hakimi deal on, for anyone just joining, basically, there's two different stories out in 24 hours. One says Hakimi is open to a move away, right? But his agent hasn't received the contact with Bayern Munich. The other one says Hakimi has gotten an offer from Bayern Munich, and most sources say that Real Madrid plan to use him as a backup, and it's logical, right? Carvajal isn't declining, so why would Zidane drop him for Hakimi? Like, it all depends on Real Madrid. If Real Madrid think Hakimi is gonna just bomb the entire world, they will drop Carvajal. But Carvajal's been good. I'm gonna look up Dani Carvajal here to see what he's about. We don't need to fully replace Lewandowski yet. He's still, I'm not replacing Lewandowski. Can be here till he's 40. I don't care. This guy's body is immense. Carvajal has 5 assists this year, and he's overall one of the most solid right backs I can think of. I think Carvajal is great. If you're Zidane hearing this, he's great. Give us Hakimi, please. He's only 28, and he's just superb. He's all round fantastic defensively, fantastic going forward for Real Madrid. Why would Zidane give him away? Why would Zidane, leave Carvajal? He's 20. Like, Hakimi would then... So I think we could definitely get Hakimi. Doubts about Hakimi's future at Real Madrid. BVB closing in on Munier. So Borussia Dortmund know Hakimi's leaving. Hakimi is probably going to want to upgrade. If Hakimi leaves Real Madrid, he's not going to a club of lower stature. He's going to a top club. And think about the top clubs. Which top club needs a right back? Juventus and Bayern Munich. Which top club is in a better situation to get Hakimi and has a better environment for Hakimi and is in a similar league Hakimi plays in? Bayern Munich. And I think that's the thing, isn't it? I think Dortmund will end up getting Munier, to be honest. Bilbao have the current best for Spain after flogging Kepa. They must be... that's crazy to me. Like, how did they get 70 or 88 million for Kepa or something like that? Bayern are looking for a young and promising right back, not a 20. No, I'm saying Dani Carvajal is great for Real Madrid, and he's the reason why we could end up getting Hakimi, because Real Madrid aren't gonna let Carvajal go for nothing. They're probably gonna want to keep him more. And he's only 28. He's won them a bunch of stuff. 4 Champions League trophies. That's crazy. Carvajal is gonna just stay at Real Madrid. Like, he's not moving anywhere. I think he's gonna be Real Madrid's first choice right back. He's been there for pretty much forever. And Carvajal they're not letting Carvajal go. So unless Real Madrid decide, you know what, we'll let Dani Carvajal go, right? Unless Zidane, who is known for playing his more experienced players, lets Carvajal go. I don't think, because Zidane's a pragmatic coach. I thought you were talking about Hakimi. I am talking about Hakimi, but I'm talking about why we could end up getting him, because Dani Carvajal is still a very good servant of Real Madrid. They're not going to let him go. He's a brilliant right back. I think he's one of the best in the world. I think Carvajal is just, like, he's not as appreciated because he doesn't look like but he's just so freaking, like, solid at everything. Attacking, defending. He's world class at them. So they're not letting him go. So we'll be able to get, but it's just, do Bayern Munich want Hakimi enough to go to Real Madrid and say, we're going to give you 60 million, call Hakimi, give him more money, know and trust him. Real Madrid already have like 3 right backs because they have Odriozola. They don't need him. They'll let Hakimi go. Let's be honest. Will you do football discussions with guests? I've already done them, and there's more coming. There's really more coming. No, shut up. Oh, god damn it. The lot of you needs to shut up. I don't ever want to hear that name again. What do you think of Harry going to Man United? Okay. It's United. You'll go there if you're from Leicester. It's a bigger club. Carvajal reminds me of Philipp Lahm, similar, but Philipp is miles above Dani Carvajal. But Dani Carvajal is a good right back. Why would Real Madrid get rid of him? Which is why I think he'll end up at Bayern Munich. If we play our cards right, ACHRAF HAKIMI will end up at Bayern Munich, and we'll love him for years to come because he's a brilliant player. He's just too good. Sane, okay. Same. Werner with Davies. No. Sane / Werner with Davies pace on the left with Gnabry and Coman and Hakimi on the... Yeah, that's exactly what it's about, isn't it? Football, you know, oppositions like teams will be scared. That's why Dortmund's right hand side works so well. Hakimi is overlapping Sancho, and Sancho is just brilliant, and they have that connection. Odriozola won't even touch a candle to Hakimi. Madrid won't have him as a second choice. They will. Oh yeah, no. Well, actually, Odriozola was playing first team right back before Zidane came in, and decided to play Carvajal. He put Carvajal in there again. So it's just signs that Zidane's not going to play him. Like, Zidane's Algerian, African. They're both, you know, African. Like, let's be real. Moroccan is Africa. So I think that's a really good reason why Hakimi wants to really play for Zidane. But if Zidane doesn't want to play Hakimi because Zidane values trophies, I think Zidane's not. No, Mbappe. I'm sorry. I don't. Kylian Mbappe is going to cost us 200 billion, okay? You know, and is he much... Like, people... Mbappe brings a lot of fans as well. I mean, you know the amount of shirt sales you would have with Mbappe. Mbappe is a, you know, French player, 19, won the World Cup. Like, that's cool. But he's going to cost you money. He's going to cost you everything you have. So, that he would cost us our entire summer budget of 300 million. We get Hakimi, we're good with fullbacks for like 10 years. Yeah, Davies on one side, Hakimi on the other side. Hakimi's also not injury prone. I love that about him. He doesn't pick up injuries like, you know, like our players do. So, 450 million, is he light years ahead of Gnabry? Though, doubt it. Yeah, exactly. He would cost too much. But, I mean, his Instagram account is great. So, therefore, we should spend that much money on Mbappe. Actually, to be fair, he's literally a great... just there. So everyone, I will end the stream here. What's your opinion on Götze to Liverpool? That'd be hilarious. Thank you everyone so much. I mean, actually, Klopp managed him, so he might know more about him and actually know how to utilize him, especially when Liverpool need a number 10 type player, which Götze would probably fulfill the role. So yeah, I think also Hakimi might be in the wonder boy category with Mbappe and, you know, your De Ligt. I wouldn't mind Matthijs De Ligt. I think De Ligt is going to be class. And people are just underrating him because they haven't seen him do it at Juventus. I think De Ligt will be class in the future. But thank you everyone so much for watching. Mia San Mia, and peace.